A lot of people in Green Country really battling allergies this summer. The experts at an Apothecary Shoppe, they can help you fight back. And they're also doing something for the little lighthouse at the same time. We welcome pharmacist DJ Lees and Dr. Betty J. Bischoff of Jinx Health Team. Thank you guys for being here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Allergies, something I personally suffer with as well. So many different remedies, but there's so many different things that people are allergic to. What are some of the symptoms that we deal with in Tulsa and some of the allergens in specific?
Well, first of all, allergens are very high in Tulsa and many people suffer from them. And I'm not sure that they really understand that they even have an issue with it at all. Many people have asthma, they have trouble breathing, and I see a lot of people with allergic rhinitis. And what that is usually a clear mucus discharge from their nose, but it can cause sleep disorder breathing at night. So people don't get enough oxygen and they start suffering from a lot of malaise and fatigue. It actually can affect their performance at work.
Oh wow. So something, if you're thinking maybe I have an allergy or I'm having some issues, I need to get them checked out, they come see you and you can figure out what they're allergic to so you then can treat them for those allergies.
Well, actually I would send them to an allergist, and I highly recommend that. I think allergic medicine is very helpful in that it can actually help the person not suffer, and what a lot of other people don't realize is you can become increasingly sensitive to allergens, and so what tripped you up last year, this year can be even worse.
Okay, well that's good to know. Start fighting it as quickly as possible. And then people come see you guys at the Apothecary Shoppe.
Absolutely.
What are some of the things that you're seeing a lot of, that you're dispensing a lot of right now?
Well, we actually provide a personalized approach to medicine. We work with our physicians like Dr. Bischoff, and we provide a medicine that would not be available otherwise to the customer or to our patient, to where we can actually treat the symptoms that arise to allow the patient to actually sleep well, get over the allergens that they have the allergic response to, and we use a machine like this, which is called the Nasaneb.
Okay.
So this machine, the patient will stick this up to their nostrils. We will provide a customized medicine per the doctor's orders that usually have 1 to 3 different types of medications in there. So they'll put this up to their nose, they'll turn the machine on, and it shoots the medication directly into their sinus. And if we compare this to a typical nasal spray, this medication actually goes up to the entire sinus cavity and coats the cavity with the actual medication, whereas a nasal spray would really only deliver the medication to the nasal passage and maybe just a small portion of the sinus cavity.
Wow. Okay, and you mentioned it a little bit, but you guys are different from the rest because Apothecary Shoppe is the traditional term when pharmacists were mixing their own drugs, and that's a lot of what you guys do. You specialize in mixing things up, and that's really what sets you apart from everyone else, as we're seeing here on the screen. What is this process of what they're doing right now?
Well, the Apothecary Shoppe is Tulsa's compounding only pharmacy, and you see these shots on the screen. It shows what we do and how we do it. We actually provide all of our medications to our patients that we actually prepare in-house. So our pharmacists are trained on how to write a formulation and teach our technicians how to actually prepare that formulation to where it holds together for a specific amount of time, and it delivers the exact medication to the patient that is needed to treat their ailment.
Dr. Bischoff, is this something you prefer to use? Because is it easier for you to write a prescription to someplace like the Apothecary Shoppe where you can say exactly what the patient needs?
It's more than being easier. I think it's better for the patient.
Right.
Because if you take an antibiotic for an infection, for example, that is a systemic thing that can actually affect the friendly bacteria in the gut. If you deliver it right to the place of infection, or you deliver anti-inflammatories right to the place where they're having issues, it's much more efficacious, and my patients are doing great with it.
All right, that's wonderful to hear. All right, if people have allergies, they haven't seen an allergist, can you guys help them with over-the-counter things as well, or would you prefer them come in with a prescription?
We prefer to have the patient see their physician, and like Dr. Bischoff or some of the other physicians or allergists around town, and then we can actually help that physician get the patient the medication that they need.
All right, so I can't just walk in and order one of these machines?
You can. It is by prescription only.
Well, that's great to hear, because that could be dangerous,
Absolutely.
I think, in the wrong hands. Well, thank you both for being here. Any last-minute advice for allergy shoppers out there? Go see your doctor for sure. Anything else that they need to know?
The main thing I would just state is it can be an increasingly problematic thing, and it would be very helpful for them to get treated for it. They might find their quality of life improves quite a bit.
All right, especially the sleeping thing. I hadn't heard that before, so that's great to know. Thank you both. We appreciate it. We got to tell people how they can go see you. It's the Apothecary Shoppe. They're at 6136 East 51st Street, west of Sheridan. You can give them a call at 918-665-2003. They're also at 21st and Utica and in Broken Arrow. ApothecaryTulsa.com, and you can visit Lemonade Stand on Wednesdays. They help out with that great fundraiser for the little lighthouse. It's Keith'sIceColdLemonade.com. Helps with their fundraiser. We're a huge fan of the little lighthouse and everything they do here at Tulsa's Channel 8.